Hello, and welcome back to G.A.R. Productions. Today we're going to be looking at the LEGO Star Wars Tri-Fighter set number 8086, I believe. Yes, 8086, sorry. Sorry if there's a little bit of noise in the background. It's pretty hot down here where I live this week, and my wife is working on dinner, so it might be a little bit loud, like, again. But we're gonna look at the minifigures. We have two of these rocket battle droids. I do like that the Lego did make these. You know, not perfectly accurate, but it's hard to put the little lights on the top. So, especially that, I think they only showed up in the Malevolence arc, I believe was the only thing they were in. So, there's two of those guys. There is a commander. I will throw up a picture of him on the video right now, but I have him used as like a frontline commander, and I don't know where he was, so I didn't have time to grab him, unfortunately. But he did come in here, which was cool. So, and we'll look now at the Tri-Fighter. So this one's a pretty, again, I like the color scheme. I don't know if it's, you know, technically completely accurate, but it's a good color scheme. I like the design. You do have some flick fire missiles under the Tri-Fighter. I'm not going to because I'm really bad at shooting them, but the missiles do look good. You can't open up the cockpit and put a droid if you want to. Technically, that's supposed to be the droid brain, but, you know, for playability if you want to. The cannons look really nice. The joints bend up here like this, right in here, and they all just bend back to make the curve of the Tri-Fighter. So a pretty good Tri-Fighter, not as well built as the next one, I shall say. I don't have that one. I wanted to, but I didn't end up getting that one. But this is the one I do have. Definitely, I would say, an upgrade from the last Tri-Fighter. Although, on a side note, not that it really bothers me that much, but the droid starfighters, and I think the Tri-Fighter in particular, is actually one of the few Star Wars sets that is overscale to minifigure. I think it would have to be, if like to scale, I think it would be like a third to half smaller than it is. I just don't know if Lego can accurately recreate the Tri-Fighter with that size. It would be cool to see them try, but I think it is supposed to be smaller, but it doesn't bother me too much. I really do like the Tri-Fighter. So it's a good model. I like the eyes. You know, technically the cannons aren't supposed to be red, but it's interesting. I'm going to be releasing the Z95 Headhunter review, next week. And, you know, it doesn't have the little, you know, colored tips for the laser cannons. And I don't know why they do that with, like, the droid fighters seem to get that, but then the clones don't, which is, you know, more accurate for the clones. I don't know why they do that, but they like doing it for the Tri-Fighters. So, and I still kind of like the look, even if it isn't completely accurate. So, if you, like we do like to do on this channel, want an army build, get yourself a Tri-Fighter. It's been a long time. You know, we got it like 2005, 2010, 2014, and now it's 2023, and we haven't got one since. So, kind of disappointing. But if you want to get this one, I believe this one's probably actually going to be the cheapest. The newer one, because it came with an exclusive Palpatine figure, is going to be a little bit more expensive. So, used, this thing will run you about $45 with the minifigures, and it'll be about $90 new if you want to get a new Tri-Fighter. I believe the newer Tri-Fighter, though, is like $90 used. So, if you just want the Starfighter, this is probably the way to go. Yes, it is not as sturdy as the new one, but it's still sturdy enough to play with, to use, whether you're using it in a mock or you just want to build your droid army, your Starfighter, your droid Starfighters, because it has been a while. This, I would probably say this would be the route you want to go if you just want the Tri-Fighter. If you're wanting minifigure selection and willing to pay a little bit more of a price, the next one's going to be a nice, because you do get that. You do get like a Buzz droid, you get a security droid, you get Palpatine, so that is a nice bonus. But if you're just looking for the Tri-Fighter, this is probably the way I would go. So that's going to do it for today. Hopefully you guys are doing well. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. Leave a like, comment, give me some feedback if I can do better with the reviews, and or even some sets you guys would like to see. I have a lot. I can do my best, at least a version of a set you'd like to see. Maybe I don't have that exact version, but maybe I have a different, like, you know, maybe I don't have the specific X-Wing you want to review, but I do have a couple X-Wings and so forth. So just let me know what set you'd like to see me review next, and I will see you guys next time.